there we go, 10k done. I've done something that I've never done before. I've booked a race. I'm entering a race in Christmas week. On the 28th of December, I'm doing a race in Hereford. And it's my most feared distance, 10k. I hate 10ks, partly because they hurt and secondly because I'm no good at them. But I know it's a distance that I need to improve on, which is why I'm forcing myself to do this race. But there's two good things about this race. The two outcomes. The first one is I've got the chance to go for a PB, which will be lovely, and which would be 45:09 or less. And the second thing is that it's a really good fitness test for me, because in January I'll be starting a 16-week marathon training block for Newport, and the 10k run will give me some good data, I think, and I can work out my strengths and weaknesses and go from there, so I can try and implement that into my 16 weeks as we go towards Newport, which I'm mega excited about. So this week is all about documenting the training that I get up to in Christmas week, and yeah, it's going to be a good week, I think. So see you tomorrow. So here we are, another run today. I've forced myself out. Motivation is through the floor at the moment. I don't know why, I'm just really struggling. It's the weather, it's the light. The light is constantly so flat. It's windy, it's cold. I've got loads of excuses why not to do things, and it's really quite difficult to find the reason to do things, especially running. But whenever I feel like this, I kind of make a deal with myself that I come up the Malverns and I come for a hilly run, because it takes the pressure off. I don't have to run to pace, I can run to feel, and I can just, you know, take it at my pace and enjoy it. And I've brought you know who with me. How you feeling, Days? You ready for a run? She was born ready. She's always ready. She's my motivation. So yes, let's get this little run done. I'm going to try and run up the hills where I can, get my muscle groups and my legs working. But like I say, if I have to walk a lot, then I won't worry about that. It's only going to be about a 5 or 6k run today. Let's go.
Show me your soul, baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul, honey, it's way past time. How expensive do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul, and honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine.
Well, that went so much better than I thought it was going to go. I found myself running up hills I've never been able to run up, so that came out of the blue for me, because I haven't done any hill training, or you know, I haven't really done any hilly runs since the Worcestershire Way nearly a month ago. So yeah, very pleasantly surprised that I was able to do it. Daisy, why are you running around in circles? So yes, really pleased with that, and considering I had no motivation earlier, that's where discipline kicks in. So when motivation fails, let discipline take over. You know you've got to get out for a run, so just get your shoes on, get out there, get it done. So another run done, on to the next. Come on, Days. Today I'm doing something more feared than intervals. It's Christmas shopping day. And we've both got our Christmas jumpers on, haven't we, Days? And we've come up to Cannock. It's a bit of a drive, so I've brought Daisy with me, as can't leave her alone that long. But the good news is, in Cannock, at the outlet retail park here, you can take a dog in the shops. So, are you ready, Days? You ready to go Christmas shopping? Let's go. Christmas shopping 2023 done. How'd you get on, Days? That wasn't too bad, was it? That actually wasn't that stressful. It was less stressful walking around that outlet village than actually getting here. Anyone who knows the M6, put it this way, the M6 was up to old tricks today, and I also think it's going to be up to its mischievous old self on the way home as well, so there's that. But this outlet village is awesome. Picked up some serious bargains for Laura. So I've got these like really cool jazzy leggings from Nike for 10 quid. Got these pink leggings for her for 9 quid. And I got her a sort of like a long sleeve workout top for sort of 10, 15 quid. So you can get some serious bargains. Daisy, can you stop that please? Right, we've got to go. But that's the Christmas shopping done. And that's the Christmas shopping done. No running for me today. Tomorrow, let's hope the wind has calmed down a little bit, because it's been a little bit crazy today, 40, 50 mile an hour gusts. So let's hope that it's chilled out a bit, because I'm going to get back on the pavement tomorrow. Daisy, don't eat your seatbelt, man. Right, see you tomorrow. It's that week of the year when no one really knows what day it is. I think, if I had to guess, Friday the 22nd of December, but that's by the by. All I know today is it's a short, sharp interval day today. It's not really huge intervals. I'm doing only 4 2-minute intervals, so the mini intervals, mintervals you could say, and I've got about less than a week to go until the 10k, so this will be my last speedy session before then. The idea today is 10 minutes of easy pace. Then we've got the four intervals that are just slower than 5k pace, so it's not the hardest interval workout I've ever done or will ever do. Walking recoveries in between those hard efforts, and then a nice easy cool down. So let's see how we get on. Here we go, interval 1. To mention as well, there's a horrible headwind, so that's going to add a little bit of resistance. Got how fast 5k pace is. It's fast. Whew. I'm trying to not snatch breaths, trying to be tall through the shoulders and trying to relax as much as possible, but that all goes out the window after about 12 seconds, and I'm just like how the hell am I ever going to run that for 20 minutes? I can't even do it for 2 minutes. Ouch. Missed that one. I thought the interval workout I was doing was a different one, a slightly slower one, but it's an old one, so I didn't check the workout properly, which basically means I'm running 10 seconds faster per k. Flipping out, this is hard, but one more interval to go. Here we go, last one. Let's make sure we get this one. Missed it again. 1 second. Wow. I can confidently say I am not in a sub 25k shape. It's Christmas. I've been overindulging a lot. It's come back to haunt me. I need to chill out on the Christmas food. Word of warning to myself actually before next week's 10k. Don't stuff your belly full of roast potatoes, because it will not be a pleasant 45 minutes or so of running. So remember, you said this, Andy. Don't overeat on Christmas Day, like always. So yesterday I got a text from Brett saying, do you fancy going down to Worcester Woods? And I was like, yes, I do. So Brett is here, making his debut at Worcester Woods. He's coming back from injury. Is it your first or second run back today?
First run on actual normal surfing.
Terra firma. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully you're okay with going at my speed today. I mean, I'm going to try and do a 23:45, so my aim is to try and do first couple of Ks at 5 minutes pace, thank you, and then 4:45 third K, last 2K close to 10K pace, which will be 5:30, as we are just doing our warm-up on the final sprint. So hopefully in a couple of laps time I'll be running up here trying to get a course, not a course record, course record's about 16 minutes. I'm going to try and get a course PB. So if I can get 23:45 or 24 minutes, then hopefully that will be a course PB. So let's do it. This has been hard. Wow. See if we can beat Brett.
Leave me on the line.
I'm not even sorry.
Well done.
Course PB. So Worcester Woods, popped his cherry. How did you find? How'd you find it?
It was good. Decent course. Good to run with you, but did me on the line, didn't it?
Oh yes, I got my first ever victory over Brett Elsmore. So yeah, it was good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good Christmas, mate.
And I'll see you in the new year. No, I'll see you maybe next week for
Yes.
maybe a 5K PB attempt. So maybe see you for that. But anyway,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming today. Well, it's Christmas Eve, and as you know, here on the channel we take our training very seriously. Even though it is a Sunday, even though it's Christmas Eve, it's still a Sunday, which means I need to get my long run in, because that weekly mileage won't run itself. I'm trying to aim for about 50k this week, which is what I've been nicely ticking over the winter as an estimate, so about 30 miles, and that sits quite nicely with my lifestyle. So let's get the rest of this run done. Just running through Upton on 7 now. Feeling Christmassy. Got a bit impatient. I was going to do an easy half marathon today, or easy 18, 20k, something like that, but ego kicked in. So now, luckily not too much ego, I'm running basically just beyond steady, somewhere in between steady and marathon pace. Speaking of marathon pace, I may have booked another 2024 marathon. Have you heard of the Valencia Marathon? Well, I'm doing it. One of the biggest, fastest world marathons. Little old Andy Mag is going to have a go at it next year. So everything I'm doing, all roads, as far as I'm concerned, lead to Valencia. So I've got 11 and a half months to prepare for it, because I really want to send it in Valencia. Well, I didn't quite manage a half marathon today, partly because I miscalculated the route, which would mean adding on another 4 or 5k right now. And secondly, my Christmas eating, man, is out of control. I'm about 4 minutes away from an Alton Towers incident. So yesterday, for example, sausage sandwich for breakfast after parkrun, tartiflette for lunch, went to my sister's. If you don't know what tartiflette is, basically it's a French. Basically, I told you everything I just ate yesterday and my battery ran out. So see you tomorrow, Christmas Day, the big one. And guess what? Daisy is bringing the hat. See you on Christmas Day, baby. Daisy, you look so good. Oh, it's all right, mate. Oh, it's gonna come off. Okay, we'll get rid of it. That's the end of this week's training. There's a little monitor on the front of this GoPro so I can see what I look like. Oh, it's hilarious. Who doesn't love Christmas? So today, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a nice recovery pace park run, and yeah, felt quite nice to do that after yesterday's fairly long run, which was good. And yeah, good week of training, I think. It's quite nice to get this amount of volume in during Christmas week, because there are so many distractions this time of year. Food, TV, family, just the need to just do nothing. So yes, it's been quite difficult to just keep training, but we'll see what happens in 3 days time. On the 28th, I've got my 10k in Hereford. Am I in shape? I don't know. All I've got to do is just find a second or two per kilometre, a second per mile, a couple of seconds per mile faster than when I did my 10k PB in Cheltenham. And it's a very similar pace to when I did my It's on Andy Worcester half marathon. So it's small margins. So I've just got to believe, get my fast shoes on and hit that road and just keep going, keep believing, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can bag a 10k PB. But thanks for watching, you guys, really appreciate it. Hope you guys have had a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas from me, Laura and Daisy, to you and yours. Hope you've had a lovely one. We'll see you for the race on Thursday. Take it easy wherever you are in the world. Ta-da.